Oh, that one.
Hentai.
This should go well.
All right, you're skating on thin ice already. Getting my finger ready to hang up, Hentai.
Hey. What's up, guys?
How's it
going? What's going
on? Not much. I had a question. I wanted to know how you guys felt about spoilers. Like, I know you guys have been talking about them a lot tonight, but like, how would you go about avoiding them and stuff? Because lately, I've been playing like Bravely Default, waiting on Dark Souls 2, stuff like that, and movies, and I have to dodge spoilers a lot. Like, Bravely Default got spoiled for me. So, how do you guys feel about that?
I hate spoilers, and they're hard to avoid on the internet. You have to be very diligent and only read and peruse trusted sources. Yeah. In person, I don't tolerate it. If you spoil something for me, I'm never fucking talking to you about any movie or story-related thing ever again.
We've been really good about that here, too. Yeah. I feel like we all understand that, and if you spoil something, you're a dick, and now you're fucked. Yeah.
I think we always try to give a good warning, like, hey, we're going to spoil stuff. If you don't want to hear it, turn it off. Yeah. But for me, my biggest pet peeve is people who don't understand like how a story works, and they don't realize what is and is not a spoiler.
They don't have that filter.
And they insist that they're very good about not spoiling anything.
If somebody tells you that,
and the first fucking thing out of their mouth is, "But wasn't it crazy when this person died?" And you're just like, "You're an idiot." Yes. And then. In their infinite wisdom, they explain about how their spoiler is not really a spoiler because, well, you already knew this was going to happen. No. Thanks. No. You really don't understand anything about spoilers. So, yeah, it's a huge pet peeve.
In that same vein, fake spoilers are just as bad as real spoilers if you don't know what happens in the movie. If you say somebody dies, and I go through the whole movie thinking that person's going to die, that's just as bad.
It ruins the movie.
It ruins the movie. So don't ever go...
I disagree on one instance.
One instance.
And that is, our friend Mario said that his favorite part of the Ghost Rider movie is when Nick Cage looks at the ramp and goes, I'm gonna jump that ramp. The whole movie, I'm watching it, and I'm waiting for him to go, I'm gonna jump that ramp. About halfway through when he becomes Ghost Rider, I realize he's not going to be saying this, but that was very funny. Yep. Brian's girlfriend did not know that, didn't clue in that he wasn't going to say, I'm going to jump that ramp, and kept watching for it the whole rest of the way through. And then it ends. He didn't say it. It's the only time it has increased the viewing for me. Because that movie sucked.
There was one time, I also have a one-time exception. It was when Matrix, and I think I've said this before, when Matrix Revolutions came out, and Dominic went and saw it, of course, with Rocco, and I'm like, cool, how was the movie? And I was just about to say, don't spoil anything, and before I even uttered a breath, he just blurts like this, Morpheus dies! No, I'm just kidding. But that 1 second of me thinking he actually told me a spoiler, I was so pissed at him, and then I couldn't laugh harder when he said, no, I was fucking with you. No, Morpheus dies! He apparently did that to everyone.
We did that when we were leaving the movie theater because there's a line for the next showing just right there, and then we just talked to each other like, dude, I can't believe Morpheus fucking died. That was brutal. And the whole line, no! Oh!
But then when he goes just joking, and you see the movie, he goes, well, he's not going to die. So anytime he's in trouble, you're like, well, he's not going to die.
There was a period where every single time we would go to a highly anticipated movie, we were walking out past a line of people waiting to see the movie we had just seen, and we would always do fake spoilers. I remember coming out of Spider-Man 2, wow, it was really good, but killing Mary Jane? Fuck you. And everybody in line, no! Oh! I haven't seen it yet! I left, when I saw Dark Knight Rises, I left the theater and I went, man, I can't believe they ended the movie like that. That fucking sucked. And somebody in line just turned around and went, what? And I just kept on walking. They hadn't even seen the movie yet, and they were so upset that I didn't like it. Yeah, sometimes people spoil stuff that would otherwise not ever be a spoiler. Like, you'll be watching a scene, and they'll go, I remember this could be interesting later. And it's just like, Cool.
Thanks.
Yeah, watching a movie with someone who it's like their favorite movie, and then they watch you watching it to make sure you're paying attention.
To make sure you're getting.
I hate that.
Don't.
I hate that.
Yeah, watch this part.
Don't.
Watch this
Oh,
part.
good.
watch this part.
Good. I was covering my eyes, but I guess now I'll
Yeah.
see it. That's good.
I'm gonna jump that.
I'm gonna jump.
I'm gonna jump that ramp. I'm gonna
jump that ramp.
I'm gonna jump that ramp. That is the best
Cage.
non-spoiler ever.
Yep.
Hey, whose mustache is better, your mustache or my mustache?
I think your mustache is better.
Woo!
You work on it more.
Hell
What's it called? I was saying because I was watching the Berserk anime with my friend recently, and I guess I offhandedly mentioned that a character died or something, and his response was later when he didn't die, he was like, "What the fuck? He told me he died. You said he was gonna die," and I was like, "I never said that, dude." And we went on a whole tangent about it or whatever, but you know, I try not to spoil things for people because I used to think it was the journey, not the destination. I was like, spoilers, whatever. It'll be better when I play the game or whatever, but now I'm just getting tired of it, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I think, it's funny. I've always felt like the person who made whatever it is, a movie or a video game, they worked so hard to deliver that creation to you, and they intended it. I mean, it's making a story or anything like that it takes so much meticulous planning. There's a definite intention for the way they wanted you to experience, and I feel like the spoiler just shits on all of that. It's like, fuck how it was intended. This is how I think you should enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yep.
damn.
We're pretty, like off the podcast and stuff, just when it's us talking, we're pretty spoiler free, and this happens a lot with Kevin. It's like, we want to talk about something, and then someone hasn't seen it, again, usually Kevin. Kevin will be like, all right, I'll just leave. He will like leave the room for a minute, and we'll talk about it, and he'll come back.
Yep.
Yeah, we once told him to just look at a wall.
Yeah, hey, look over there for a second.
It was at Disneyland,
Yeah.
and Rocco and I were I don't even remember what we were talking about.
I don't remember.
And
It
we're
was
like,
something
Kevin, just look at that wall.
So yeah, we are anti-spoiler. How about that?
Okay, thanks, guys.
Hell yeah, thanks for your call.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, man.